Conducting a thoughtful, fair, and useful evaluation of the superintendent is both important and challenging. In this series of 5 short videos, school committee members and superintendents from 5 districts share their experiences as they developed, implemented, and now continue to refine the superintendent evaluation process. Franklin is a single-town district with a 7-member school committee. Northampton is a single city district with a 10-member school committee, 9 elected, plus the mayor who serves as chair. Melrose is a single city district with a 7-member school committee, including the mayor, who does not serve as chair. Whitman-Hanson is a 2-town regional district with a 10-member school committee. In Amherst, 3 different school committees evaluate the superintendent. The Amherst-Pelham Regional School District Committee for grades 7 through 12, the Amherst School Committee for its elementary students, and the Pelham School Committee for the elementary school in Pelham. These videos and accompanying resources describe ways Massachusetts school districts have tackled the challenge of making good use of the superintendent evaluation requirements. They are going beyond compliance to develop practical approaches that help both the school committee and superintendent focus their work on actions that can and will make a real difference for students.
As the evaluation tool has been there, it's becoming a more and more effective tool for superintendents and for districts and for school committees. I think when the model is done well, it's helping school committees focus on the relationship and the communication with the superintendent. I think some of the conversations they have are much deeper than what they might have had before.
Well, I think that the difference that our evaluation process has made to the community here in Amherst is that it's increased the transparency of the evaluation process of our superintendent. And for community that is very heavily invested in education of our students, that is very civically minded and very focused on local government, it really helps to have a process that is clearly understood, that there is a protocol in place that we follow year in, year out, so that even if you don't agree with the outcome of an evaluation, even if you feel like there should be other things considered, that you at the very least understand how a school committee member or the school committee as a body has come up with an evaluation of our superintendent.
When you're intentional from the beginning, it means that you've been trained well, you've thought about it, you have made your expectations clear, and you expect that you will evaluate based on those expectations so that it doesn't surprise anybody. We operate under a clear, no surprises rule.
The plus side of this evaluation system is gave the superintendent a better idea of what a committee is looking for.
The superintendent's goals are so clearly aligned with the strategic objectives that it's allowed our meetings to be very, very focused and efficient.
It's really a foundation for substantially better agenda setting, goal setting, planning, not just for the superintendent and for the job that he's doing in our dialogue with him, but really everything we're doing as a school district.
When it's done effectively, it gives confidence, number one. I think it provides for some meaningful direction for both principals and teachers so that we all sort of have a set of understandings about what the priorities are for this district.
And the relationships that I've been able to build with the school committee and each member of the 7-member team. And those relationships come from opening up lines of communication and making sure that expectations are clear.
First and foremost, laying out a pathway. The putting goals out there kind of steers the superintendent, myself, the committee of where we want to be, and also my leadership team and my faculty to see, okay, so here's the 6 things or 4 things we're going to do this year. This is where we want to go.
There is, I think, a better understanding of the through line. I think the school committee has gotten better at creating goals that they understand are focused on teaching and learning, because then those are going to have to trickle down, not just to my goals, but to everybody else's. So I think it's helped create that commonality of what are we doing and why.
Narrows the universe of interests that a superintendent can have to a small number of things that you can really stay focused on in an effort to have an impact over time.
What would it be without that? right? We'd be moment to moment, issue to issue, and not actually having a focus that actually steers the district, not by the thing that happened Tuesday, the thing that happened Thursday, but the thing we want for our kids in the future.
Committees and superintendents have found that over the course of several years, it gets easier and they get better. They get better at setting and understanding goals. They get better at monitoring the progress. They get better at understanding the alignment that needs to happen throughout the district.
There's always room for improvement, and we're continuing to tweak, both the process at the school committee level, the timing of the individual, steps in that process, the communication of the evaluation tool and how we come up with evaluations. And I think we're continuing to improve, as every year progresses.
We hope you will use these videos and the accompanying examples, tips, and tools on the department's website to learn more about what school committees and superintendents are doing and learning as they partner to ensure a fair, thoughtful, and useful superintendent evaluation process.